Oh, that's why. This is an elevator, bitch. I'm dumb. Oh, we're back out here. Okay. Up.
Here we are, the true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Echoes.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes, and no. They are echoes, but also the promise of Rinascita's future. And above all, freedom.
How?
Rinascita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Rinascita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Rinascita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders.
So you deal
To break
with
these shackles,
reserve
The Montelli
terminal.
family has invested in reserve terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Ragusa. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserve terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about.
Bitch, the other nations have echoes too. It's just not that easily accessible as in Rinascita, so there's no point even to gatekeep the reserve terminal at all. Like, you're just making a fool out of yourself.
But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Rinascita
They just can't
isolated
use the
so they can
ICIKLE
shape its entire narrative.
on the outside, right?
And the Visalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the
By
prospect
time
of
passed,
reserve
there must
terminals.
be someone who created echo
They've
technology
even
out
gone
there.
so far
Trust
as
me.
to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the land of echoes. Whoever controls the echoes controls Rinascita.
That makes sense for the Order. That's
My
what they are
forebears
seeking
began
for.
collecting these echoes long before the vault existed. When the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit, they ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes, as both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models. Its value is truly unparalleled. It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
Like the Sentinel looking for us.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence.
Yes.
I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator. Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights.
Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. Data file segment. Very few people, including those within the Montelli family, know when the Vitrium dances first appear, even though these unobstructed, I can't read, bitch. Unobtrusive, unremarkable echoes have long served family. In fact, most of the Montellis do not know of Vitrium's dancer as anything other than their domestic security detail. Thus, it remains easily overlooked that no two Vitrium dancers are alike. Knowledge gleaned from the stained glass artwork found in the ruins around Ragusa suggested that Vitrium dancers were once tacit discourse frequencies. They appear in stained glass art along with general depictions of the order's religion. To this day, Montelli's explorers have yet to find two identical panes of stained glass. The order's artists took pains to alter the composition of paints that depict the same story or motives. This suggests that the frequencies of modern Vitrium dancers each contain unique information, much like their tacit discourse forebearer. According to the book The Wealth and Legend of the Montellis, the origin of the Vitrium dancers dates back in history to a time where a Montelli ancestor received a laurel during the carnival from the Imperator, who then instructed him to go to the tower abandoned by the Order. Oh. So the Montelli ancestors has been a laurel once, and that is why the Vitrium dancers we met are connected to the Sentinel. Interesting. I never thought it would be connected like that. Undoubtedly, these Montelli ancestors brought back the very first Vitrium dancer. On his deathbed, his last words were that the Sentinel's oracle would not exert influence over Montellis at present, but would determine their future course of events. And with that, the tower was barred to all subsequent Montellis, and as the families cohort the Vitrium dancers expanded, the legend of their origin faded into obscurity.
I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins.
The fact that
a
your
place forbidden
forte
by decree of the Order
are related to glass. Huh. Interesting.
Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium dancer to deliver their message. Because...
No stained glass. Is that... I'm confused. It will lead me to the Sentinel.
My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate.
How do you know all this?
The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinascita. The Order's tampering with the Codex, and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict
Lore?
from our history.
Age of Ignorance and Age of Conflict.
If anything can break the chains around Rinascita and grant freedom to all, it must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what there is to uncover.
Worth the try. Since it's the Sentinel's will.
In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else.
Of course she's gonna come with us.
Can you keep up? Gently does it? Can you keep up?
I'm gonna pull for Carlotta by the last
You're
episode.
back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm the room were handled.
So they walk straight into the trap.
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse. You aren't injured, are you, Mizani?
And by the way, I will put the pulling for Carlotta at the beginning of the story, like in the part 1. So you guys might see that from the beginning. And I will explain that when I pull for it. So, let's see.
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything happen in there? Wait, no, never mind. Best I don't know. Whatever's going on in the vault must be family business. Anyway, it's all sorted now, yes?
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to grant you a very generous vacation.
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus. Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the central alarm?
Why
of
the alarm
vault?
is going off again?
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Sure, let's go.
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone
Well,
rogue
they
for
are
unknown
influenced
reasons.
by Frilova's flower.
We've initiated Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the Echoes, but...
It was designed to suppress people, so...
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the Carnival.
Yes, Mom. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo collection?
No need for that.
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Come in.
Thank you both. Now,
Now, let the show begin. Hello. The main character has arrived.
make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Understood.
Can you keep up? Watch out! Banish all vice. My compliments. Improvise. Take this! Gently does it. The stage is set. Still recognize me? The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Found your weak spot. Can you keep up? You will yield. Running won't save you. Misani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But looks like it will have to wait.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this.
Be sure to get that overtime pay.
Yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the Physaelians have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy. A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Let's go.
Fast.
Didn't I? Okay, so this. Where are we going? Enter the tower ruin. Oh, we're just flying. Okay. No problem.
Watch out.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins.
No.
Destination.
Okay. Oh, the glass panes. This is where it is. But why are all the faces? Oh, okay.
This is where my family first found the Vitrium dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass?
You have to let me. Is there a way to piece them together?
This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time.
How do you know all this?
Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way.
Good for you.
There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images.
Okay, let's have a look. The first one. Can we open the camera? Really? Okay, wait. Let me go to the utilities and swap out camera. Okay, that's... No, I don't. Can't we just do this? Because I want to Okay, let's hide the player. Because I want to take a look at this. There is day and night, or light and darkness. And the darkness part is shattered. Oh, wait. Is this look like the symbol for the so-and-so called Sentinel statue in Reguna? But this one was shattered. So this is the other counterpart or something else. Then we have this. A person with no faces. It was smashed. It seems like this is the first Primus, right? Wait, let me see. Or maybe this is this person. They did something. It was wiped out again and fight against the darkness. Huh. Okay.
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient rinascita language, which translate roughly to, once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom rinascita's woes shall end. Seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets.
So it was a prophecy that was told or before rinascita was a nation to begin with.
These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies, likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
Okay, I need to read this myself. An ancient stone tablet worn by the passage of time, it bears inscription in the ancient rinascita language, faintly legible, a prophecy perhaps. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy womb sprung the curse of dark tide. Though the woes of rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity had chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she became the prophesied enlightened one, through whom rinascita's woes shall end. So the person in the middle of the same glass is the first Primus, I assume. Then the divinity shall return to its true form, and rinascita under its glory shall be a paradise free of suffering. Interesting.
The frequencies of these
Okay, get it.
pieces have been reconstructed.
That's
Now we only need
useful.
to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets.
Okay, this is here.
This seems to depict the people of Rinascita torn into two warring factions.
Okay, like two sides. Where is the face? No, it's not this one. Wait, maybe it is. Wait. Wait, it is. There's one more, which is this one.
The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinascita.
The first Primus. And we have this. No, that's not the right one.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped
Is this the
relic to
current
dispel shadows and the
Primus?
monsters within.
Federico?
It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait,
What is it?
It's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Rinascita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas.
They're like
eternally
not exactly,
at odds
but
with each other.
yeah, at odds with each other,
Amidst
counterpart.
the turmoil they wrought, Rinascita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate faiths. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known.
That's it.
It
Oh.
ravaged a great part of Rinascita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order.
Oh, so he is the
to guide
first
the broken
Primus.
Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity.
He
On
died.
his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through
The
whom
true
Rinascita's
enlightened
woes
one.
shall end.
So the Primus is not
The
necessarily.
divinity shall return to its true form, and Rinascita, under its glory,
This is
shall be a paradise,
this is the Sentinel
free
we
of
know.
suffering.
So technically, someone will have to be the Sentinel's resonator in order to make the prophecy true. That means until now there has no
Rinascita has
resonator.
two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing.
Rinascita has no. I mean, the Sentinels has no resonators throughout the entirety of the existence.
The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Rinascita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities.
Because it was supposed to be hidden.
In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Rinascita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately.
Why?
North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Oh,
Watch out!
they were quick. You go first. I cover you.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated.
The first time we show up in the cathedral should be obvious that we are onto them. It's not surprising that they caught on.
Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive. You will yield. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Is that it? The stage is set. Hit surrender.
Carlotta is very fun to use. Oh,
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
that's really impressive. You fucking asshole.
Speak. Who gave you the order?
The Primus.
I'm still figuring out my life, like the first time, tangled by a fishing line. I wish you were still by my side.